outfit is.
Overrated ballet flats.
You don't even
walking.
Do you
like
even?
Flat foot. Black women have even wider feet. I was all in your closet, girl. Screenshots. Ooh, what is that?
Welcome back to Style Unlocked, where I sit down with our stylish faves, talk through their personal style journey, play some fashion trivia, rate some celebrity looks, and so much more. I hope these conversations help you unlock your personal style. Calling all queens and muses alike. Today, you're in for a special treat. My guest on this week's episode of Style Unlocked is Kendall Reynolds. For those who aren't familiar, Kendall is a fashion shoe designer, entrepreneur, and all-around badass who is taking the luxury footwear industry by storm. The brand's expertise lies in traditional Italian craftsmanship and quality. Please welcome my next guest, Kendall Reynolds. Let's get into our looks. So what are you wearing?
Okay, so I have on Jonathan Simkai.
Yes, I love.
And I have on Elena Valdez. And then, of course, Kendall Miles shoes, but you guys can't see them.
Yeah, we'll pop it up. I have these. We've talked about these shoes before. They're so comfortable and so stunning. Also, she makes the most comfortable shoes on earth.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. What's the meaning behind the word muse? I see you refer to your customers as such.
Yeah, so we were coming up with like a name, like you get this, you're a YouTube girl, because you know, like everyone names their community. Like
I have the queens.
Exactly. Like when you're building your community, we were like, what can we call the girls that like really support us, that really show up for us? And we like came up with Kendall Miles Muse.
I love it.
Because it was like we started to see our customers as like the role model.
Yeah, the inspo.
They were to keep building, because like early on, I think because of the Italian craftsmanship and just like kind of the design aesthetic that I have, we were attracting a lot of like corporate girls, like the CEOs, the owners, like the real boss ladies. Yeah. And I was like, oh, y'all are muses.
I love that.
And it stuck, so.
Hey, how would you describe your personal style in 3 words?
3 words? Okay, I'm gonna go sexy, but I'm evolving.
Yeah.
I have a serious boyfriend.
Times are changing.
Times are changing. I'm 29. I'm turning 30 next year.
But sex appeal does not have to go away.
You're right.
But it can evolve.
You're right. But as of right now, I'm going to say a hard sexy.
Yeah, I would agree.
Edgy. And I would definitely say feminine.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I love that you had those right on the dome, because I feel like those really describe your style every time I see you.
Yeah. Okay, wait, you have to do yours though, because I'm very curious to see how you would describe yourself, because I'm such a fan of your style.
Oh my goodness,
it's very unique.
Thank you. Look at her quizzing me. Okay. I always say tailored. I love timeless / effortless. And then I would say edgy.
Yeah.
That's how, because it's such a, yeah, that's why I say tailored, because I do like streamline, I like classic pieces, and I like easy things. Yeah. I don't like to fuss with my clothes. Like, it has to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But there are certain things you can wear that look like you did more than you did. That's my kind of look.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite shoe design or collection that you've created? I mean, how do you decide? They're all your children,
I know, and I wear them all so much. But I would say my favorite, honestly, the Attitude boots.
We'll pop it up. You're seeing it on screen.
The Attitude boots, because that's just like a good boot. Like, you know when they say like when you have like that good leather, and
is that the one with the pocket?
Yeah.
That I have.
You do.
That is a good leather. Red, yeah.
The red color. It's that one in that red, in the split color. That leather just gets better with time.
It's so supple.
It is so soft. It is so supple. And the comfort in that boot.
The comfort in every shoe. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Is there a secret? How is it so comfortable?
Look, you should.
Why are other people not doing what you're doing?
Okay. So this one has a little bit of
going off script right now, but I just...
Yeah, I know. There's a real reason.
This is our first key, so I'm so curious.
There's a real reason. So the thing about luxury footwear industry is that the players in the industry are all Italian. Are tailoring their product for an Italian woman's foot.
Which is tiny?
Which is narrow. Like, not even tiny, but narrow.
Yeah.
So we're American, and we're Black women American. American women have wider feet already. Black women have even wider feet.
Interesting.
I went to Italy, and I was like, you know, designing my last, designing my heels, getting like the core components of my shoes, and like the factories were like, okay, these are really wide. These are really wide. I'm like, my feet are wide. They're like, we don't traditionally do, you know, toe box is this wide. And I'm like, that's why these shoes kill our feet. It was definitely took a lot of time for me to learn how to craft shoes in this way, and then convince my factory that like I needed this for my customers. And I'm glad I stuck with it.
Your go-to outfit formula. We talk about this a lot. This is your kind of like silhouette when you don't know what to wear, you're in a rush, you got to go somewhere quick. This is like the outfit you typically put together. You're like, I know this always looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be jeans and heels and like a little white tee or something. I'm like the kind of girl that I'm like 0 to 100, 0 or 100. Like either I am spending 2 hours getting ready or I am homeless. Like, you know what I mean?
No
like,
in between.
It's really no in between because I don't got time for in between.
Yeah. And then my favorite question, who is your style icon?
Girl, you.
Girl!
The hell? Wait a minute.
Stop, but go on.
No,
really?
It's giving you.
No, okay. Before you knew of me, who was your, like the person that was like, they make me want to get into fashion. Like this is how I want to look every day. Like,
I mean, it's gonna be the Rihannas, the Zendayas. I'm a big fan of Lady Gaga's fashion. I know it's a little controversial.
Yeah.
It's like I like just like you, like I like when someone has their individual aesthetic.
Yeah. And I feel like
to it.
I feel like she was also in that era of like made people feel like I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
So not even like I want to look like her, but wow, the freedom that she has,
Exactly.
that's how I want to move.
Even like she put together looks where she looked blatantly ugly. You know what I mean?
She's like, I'm going for something.
Literally, like I had a vision.
Yeah.
It just wasn't your standard of beauty. I also have a homegirl. Her name's Stephanie Applebaum.
I follow her.
Okay, like
She's fly.
I absolutely love her style.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I love her.
I love when you can tell that people enjoy what they're wearing. I love that.
And I love shopping with her because of that too.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Does she zero in on things, or is she just like all over the place?
She is so specific. She will try on something twice and then be like, I'm not gonna get it. Like she's very specific about what she buys.
We get into our first game.
Okay.
It's called Rate It. To name a category, and you're gonna tell me who or what in that category is overrated and underrated. Shoe trends or styles. If you want to go there, brands. But I didn't want to put you in the fire. So if you just want to go with a style of shoe or a trend,
Okay.
whatever you are comfortable with.
Got you. We can start with the trends. I overrated ballet flats. Like flat shoes.
You don't even
walking
do you
like
even
a damn flat foot flipper. No.
You just want the girls in heels every day.
That's just not sexy.
It's not. No, it's not sexy. And I love a good flat, but it's not sexy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a good ugly shoe, but it's nothing sexy about it. It's a time and a place, but okay, so what's underrated? Yes.
Underrated shoe trends. I mean, I just have to say statement footwear because I just feel like the girls are still scared.
Yeah.
Like the fur, the feathers, all of it. I understand it costs, but it's an
But at this
investment.
point, the simple shoes are costing a ridiculous amount. So it's like you might as well get like it's harder
You know what was crazy?
what?
I was looking at shoes yesterday, and why were Amina Muaddi shoes $300?
On sale?
No,
Did she change her prices?
literally.
I mean, for the quality, she should. Hairstyles. What's an overrated hairstyle and what's an underrated hairstyle?
I mean, let me first preface this question with where I'm at right now with my hair.
Yes.
So I have my natural hair out.
Which I love.
Thank you
And you've been doing
so
a lot
much.
recently.
Thank you. And it's like I'm on a 2-month break. I'm a sew-in girl.
Okay.
So I love a sew-in. I love a sleek sew-in. And I realized you start to become like delusional in the sense that like you only look beautiful with your sew-in when you take your natural hair out and you just wash it and you just wear it how it was intended to be worn. You don't feel beautiful. You get hair depression. You're scared to go outside.
Yeah.
And like
I definitely went through that.
I felt like that was like, that's always in the back of my head, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm always just like, oh my God, I look so much more beautiful with straight hair, sleek hair, a press, a sew-in.
Yeah.
So I have to like break myself out of that.
Yeah, I feel like that's where I was when the pandemic started. And being in the house that much just gave me the time to be like, I need to figure it out. My head is hurting. I'm tired of wearing wigs. I'm tired of, like, my hair was pretty long, but I just didn't like wearing it. So I'm like, I'm tired of braiding my hair and unbraiding it and washing it just so I can put a wig on it. I got to figure something else out. But seeing is believing. Like, every time I see you, I'm like, oh, she looks so cute with her hair like that.
Thank you.
And I feel like more people will feel the same.
I mean, we have to start having the conversation.
I love that.
Yeah, we need help. So, hair. Okay, but
so overrated is, I would say, relying on wigs and weaves.
Extensions in general, period. Like, relying on extensions to feel beautiful.
I love that. And what's underrated with this?
Underrated, your natural hair. However it is.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite look you've worn recently? You got so many to choose from.
Ooh, I wore this dress for my boyfriend's birthday on Monday. A Christopher Esper dress.
Yeah. I mean, you're such a Christopher Esper girl.
Yeah, you know, he does the
sexy, fun, but chic.
My boobs were out.
It's a great start.
No. It was sheer. My boyfriend was like, my boyfriend was the mayor. So he's like, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Felt like a princess with my tits out. Perfect.
Love
but
that.
I paid money for these.
Yeah. Oh, so you're gonna show.
I was like, look.
Oh, they're the perfect size.
For times like this.
For dresses like this. So we're on your worst look. And
okay.
Why? You had it right. Fresh in your memory.
Look. Yes. What had happened was I was like on this like marathon, like this travel marathon. I get back to New York the next day and I'm invited to the Sergio Hudson show. And I saw Jackie. I saw you that night. Yes.
Yes.
You saw my work. Oh my God. You saw the damn outfit.
I don't even know what the outfit is.
So I got this goddamn 45-inch bust down wig. First of all, I never did that before, but I had it for the wedding. The outfit was this this Balenciaga button up top that is just like big.
Okay.
The Prada skirt. The Prada skirt with the belt.
Our favorite skirt.
Yes. Classic piece.
Okay.
I'm like, the skirt has to carry.
The whole thing.
The skirt has to carry. My hair is down past my ass. Past the skirt. You know, the skirt is short. It's just like.
So, why do you think this was your worst? I dressed. You looked in the mirror and you said, I look hideous, I'm going to go. No.
I wasn't rushing.
Okay.
And you know.
You said this'll do.
You know the show. You can't be late for the show.
Yeah.
You, like, what it is when it's time to go is what it is. When it's time to go. For me, it was like, I'm in my homegirl's wedding. It was a big wedding, big production. I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
We had a drop right before that. So I'm tired.
You're just preoccupied. You just.
The thing about it was I had worn all my stuff for the summer. And I just didn't have it. You didn't
have any fresh looks.
I didn't have the freshness that I needed to pull it together and be excited. Yeah. So I tweaked out. You know, that's really what it was.
I don't even know what the takeaway is here. Honestly, this is also where your style uniform comes, because you didn't lean into that either.
I did not.
You just went.
That would have been so much better.
Like, I know, because sometimes you also just got to pull out a look that already hit. Like,
yeah.
Like, we don't have time to think.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I would just pull up my TikTok and be like,
what did I like?
Yeah, because you forget. I'm like, oh, you know, I wore that to somewhere random. Let me bring that. Yeah, okay. So that would be maybe referencing your outfit formula that you love, or just a previous look that maybe didn't get enough shine.
That's a good
You tweaked
point.
out.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. You were just like, I have to reinvent the wheel tonight.
No, I didn't. I need to build Rome in one night.
What are we gonna do?
Literally.
We're gonna start with a flower top.
It's raining outside. I'm just like, wow.
Okay, now it's time for a game. Because you have your own brand, you do photo shoots often, you always slay. But I know that takes a lot. It's a production. It takes a lot of effort. So I feel like you would be good at rating cover stars.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play Who Slayed Harder? Cover Girl edition. So we're gonna look at Vogue covers throughout 2023. Up we have Olivia Rodrigo, and she is on, I think this is just American Vogue, and Margot Robbie, also American Vogue. Who slayed harder? And please go into why, because I feel like you know, it's not just the look, it's the cover. Who slayed the cover harder?
I'm gonna have to say Margaret Robbie, and just because it ties into her Barbie promo. Otherwise, I would say it's boring. But I love the piece that she's wearing.
It definitely could have been more fun though.
It definitely
for Barbie.
Yeah, 100%. I think more of a set would have been more cute. I mean, Olivia Rodrigo, I don't even know what this is. Like, for me, this is
nothing.
This is giving
just
no
standing
vibes.
in a park.
Yeah.
Just this isn't even a good Instagram picture.
It's not giving anything.
Next up, you can swipe. Yep. We have Miley Cyrus, and this is British Vogue, and they just really do it for me. And then we have another British Vogue cover with Rihanna.
This one's really hard.
I know. I try to keep it fair and square.
Yeah.
With like who we're competing with.
I have to go Miley. I think that this styling is incredible. The hair is incredible. The hair is so good.
And it's so simple and so intricate at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's because of the styling.
Oh, this is
right.
Not, yeah,
you just got a plain backdrop.
Yeah.
But it feels so 3D, so intentional, so like so much depth.
There's a ton, like you could tell they really went hard with the lighting on this. And like whoever did the lighting on this absolutely slayed it. And like, look at the way her face is lit. Like, there's no shadow on her face when her hair is actually like falling over her face.
Yeah, like who's the win person?
Like they had a Beyonce fan.
Everyone was on their zone.
They had a Beyonce fan for sure, and just her body looks amazing. I mean, so does Rihanna's for sure. But I'm gonna have to go Miley because that's a vibe.
I have Bretman Rock on Vogue Philippines and Janelle Monáe on British Vogue.
These are also both really good.
I know, and they're both like giving the same like fun, whimsy. These are some good covers.
Yeah, I'm going Janelle Monáe. I am.
Tell us why.
She's so stunningly beautiful. I love the monochromatic of the red, and I also love the hand that's coming out. I feel like this one's telling more of like a poetic story. I think this is like stop right there, and this is like the same time that she's like going through her like self-freedom,
kind of reinvention,
and like, you know, showing her boobs and like having this like self-reclaiming album. And she was also very vocal about like, stop trying to police me, stop trying to tell me what to do. So I feel like this, knowing that story, this
feel
cover,
the impact more.
Yeah.
Vogue Brazil. I'm not sure who this woman is. I'm gonna assume she's a model because there was no name on the cover.
Okay.
And then Vogue Italia with Bella Hadid.
Also both very gorgeous.
I love the use of color here.
Yeah. The blues.
Yeah.
They're very rich. I'm definitely going to go with the Vogue Brazil. That is an incredible shot. I love how it's like sparkling, like right where her...
Who highs?
is. I feel like that's very powerful.
Yeah.
And I also love the angle of this. I think the photographer did an incredible job. And
I actually really like the shadows here too.
I do too. It's moody.
Yeah.
But it's very sexy.
Like moody but still bright.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard to do.
And what is this, like a Prada? This is like a Prada two-piece. This is like, I love the styling as well.
Did I try this on? Oh. Do you remember that skirt?
Yeah, you did.
You did? You tried that one on?
It cost so much.
Girl.
That hurt my feelings.
No, Prada's prices.
It's honestly, I tried that on here at Saks, and I was like, you know when you try something on, you're like, absolutely. Yes.
And then you look at the price.
And I had a couple things, so I hadn't really looked at the price.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
No. Prada's prices will give you a heart attack.
I was like, oh, no. This isn't even like, this is the last thing for today, or like, I won't buy anything else. It was like,
it's like, I won't buy
you've lost your mind. I love a simple but impactful shot.
You could tell, like, this was a very planned photo shoot down to the T of just the vibe they wanted to create with the natural landscape. That's very difficult to do.
Yeah. Love. I love your perspective. See, you really know what you're talking about, girl.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have Cardi B on I think this is French Vogue. And Priyanka Chopra on British Vogue. And they're both kind of serving face. That's why I put them up against each other. It's very much all up in their business feeling, less. And
I'm going Cardi. The hair
is
giving it. Body scares me. Body scary.
It's the drawback for me for sure.
But it's still very gorgeous, and that's who she is.
It's her brand. It's still keeping her brand.
Exactly.
In the like change of the styling. So
and she just looks stunningly gorgeous.
She does.
It's good.
Okay, next up I have Vogue France. This is Mona. And I'm not sure who she is. And then Vogue Greece. This is Lily Collins. Who slayed harder? Very minimal.
I really love the set that Mona is at. Mm-hmm. I love stone, and I love these pillars. You can tell that she's in like some kind of elaborate structure.
Yeah.
So I love that, and I also love the skirt. I don't particularly love the styling on Mona. I think, it's not really giving much of anything. Like, maybe it's also like the makeup. I think it's the wife beater with like the minimum weight makeup. Like, It's just not giving. Like, I would have rather her been like topless in like something like that, I guess. Versus Lily Collins, this coat
is gorgeous.
Speaking to me.
Yeah.
But her face.
The lighting?
The hair?
The
whole composition didn't do what it needed to do. Yeah.
I know she's a model. Yes.
Oh. She's my favorite model.
Oh, okay.
She's my abs.
Okay, but you need to be.
We're looking at the. Okay.
Yes, look at the cover.
Unbiased.
Yes, unbiased. Who visually slayed the.
Anuk.
Oh. Because.
Thank you. Anuk, thank you. It's just her. I think anything she does, she just slays. I love the Bantu knots. I love the jade green. And
I actually love the blue background here.
I love it. I mean, it all works. I mean, she's got like cool undertones in her skin, so I feel like this blue background is like very complimentary.
Yeah, it still makes her look chocolatey.
Yeah.
And not ashy.
100%.
And last but certainly not least, is a cover of British Vogue and another cover of British Vogue with the iconic supermodels and the new supermodels. Who slayed harder?
The new supermodels.
They absolutely did.
Like, this is scaring the hell out of me.
What is happening? Are y'all? Is anyone
like,
in
happy
there?
Halloween.
It's giving Michael Myers.
Yeah. Yes. Very much so.
Like,
you're capable of anything.
You look like you haven't blinked in 10 years.
Like, why is her eyes like point like no like on the side, like her eyes are literally like
yeah, it's like it. And again, this was a more of a like heritage appreciation kind of thing, but it's like they forgot how to model.
Also, I don't know if this like silver box was like the vibe with like this black styling and like, I just.
And the blue tint again.
Like this is like giving like a futuristic.
It's giving Insane Asylum.
Right. Like, where are you? Blink twice.
If you
Blink twice. You're like in a cafeteria background. But Naomi gave.
She gave. And there was 2 covers. Both were
scary.
A struggle. But she gave them both.
Okay.
The new supers.
Loving the bodies. Loving the angles. The colors.
And they're just serving.
They're serving.
Like, look at the face. Look at the difference in just the face, what the face is saying.
Yeah. Who is the smile in the front? You think she got the buccal fat removal? Because how she cut
this
like
is Precious Lee. It might be some
a little something.
It might be some makeup. They might have just.
Yeah, true. You could draw that on.
Yeah.
I love that though. I love a sharp cheek.
Yeah, me too. But they all look so confident. It's hard to like exude this type of confidence in a group setting.
They look very sexy.
Yeah.
confident. Natural beauty, though. It's like a complete difference.
Yeah.
You know?
If you had a blank check and you could spend it in any store on any brand, what would it be? Because it could only be one brand.
It can only be one brand, and I have a blank check.
Blank check. You can buy as much as you want.
Okay. Max Mara.
Ooh. Go on.
I am such a emotional shopper. So I gravitate towards things that spark joy or excitement or passion, you know, something. So I gravitate more towards pieces that are a statement and not basic.
And you need essentials. You want some forever pieces.
I want both, you know. I want both. I want the basics, essentials, and I want the statements.
And you feel like you can get that at Max Mara?
I feel like I can get that at Max Mara. Very nice elevated basics that'll cover all the bases.
Do you have a method when it comes to which trends or splurge purchases you make?
I've actually been in a period of elevating my style and like really trying to hone in on like my real vibe.
That's why you're here.
Yes.
We see you. We see you.
You know, and it's like, for me, I love luxury, but I hate logo.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not saying that means
she's not a quiet luxury girl.
Yeah, like let's not get it twisted. You know, or you don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's not about that. It's
not
about just appreciating what the look is.
And it's about having clothes that are high quality. I'm like always thinking about like this future daughter that I'm gonna have. My mom passed me down some incredible pieces. My mom passed me down a 1994 Jean Paul Gaultier Cyber Dots bodysuit.
Oh my God.
That I sold for $10,000. Wow. You know?
Wow.
So I think about these.
Yeah, that would make me think about it too.
Yeah. My approach is just leaning into that.
Yeah.
You know, I have some disposable income, and then I'm also quite reckless with my finances.
We love self-awareness.
You know?
We love a self-aware queen. Okay, so just being thoughtful with what your new goals are when you shop.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're technically shopping less.
No.
But just being more intentional with like what we want to exude, the type of wardrobe we want to curate.
Exactly. Like how we want to be perceived when we walk in the room.
I love that. Whose closet would you love to raid if you had 5 minutes?
Yours.
Really?
Thank you.
I feel like it is not that much.
When you was doing your what was it, like a live? You was like, I don't know if it was your assistant.
Oh,
or your
no, but that was my friend, Akito.
Your friend,
Yeah.
and y'all were like, keep it or...
Yeah. I should do that again.
I was all in your closet, girl. Screenshots. Ooh, what is that? Blowing it up. I'm like, yeah, yours.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, last question, how we always end the show. If you could leave the audience with one style tip, one tip to finding their personal style, what would it be? We're all on this journey. You're on this journey.
Absolutely.
So what tip could you give them?
The tip that I could give you, honestly, this might sound lame.
I doubt it.
But my tip is know yourself. Like, you have to know yourself. Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't even make sense to be investing in clothes and accessories because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes up space. It takes up precious real estate.
Yeah.
Especially in a place like New York.
Yeah.
You have to know who you want to present as, who you want to be, how you want to be perceived.
Yeah.
Before you can really like go hard and really have that confidence.
So start the process there. If you haven't figured out who you are and how you want to feel in your clothes, how you want to look, and how you want to be perceived,
it's just
do that
not
work.
worth it. Yeah.
Because you're basically just going to be buying and trying. Nothing is wrong with that, but that should be a second step. Yeah. That should be okay, maybe I've narrowed it down, and now we buy and try, and I see what feels good.
Exactly.
But do a little bit of the work to kind of figure that out.
Exactly.
I love that. That's a great tip.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show today. Where can everyone find you and your brand?
Okay, so I have separate Instagrams. I have a personal Instagram at Kendall Galore. And then my company, Kendall Miles, our Instagram is at the Kendall Miles.
The comfiest designer shoes in the world. You heard it here first. You should put that somewhere.
Okay.
I'll give you that quote. Let us know what your favorite part was below. Make sure you follow Kendall and Kendall Miles all across social media. And we'll see you back for the next one. Thanks for sticking to the end. I'll see you next time. Bye.